Welcome to the Anatomy of Horror, the making of a mask. Pete Gerner and Brian Spears are prepping Mike Gingold for a headcast for the movie The Tenement. They're applying a latex skull cap to protect Mike's hair.
I guess it's a good thing I got my hair cut yesterday too.
They're going to apply Vaseline to any exposed areas so that the alginate that they're about to put on him doesn't catch later on when they remove it. And this is the process of putting alginate over Mike. Gene Maz is assisting. And Mike was given hand signals earlier on in case he ran into any trouble breathing or whatnot. And they're being very careful as not to cover up his nostrils so that he can breathe. They're applying plaster bandages to aid the alginate in setting. And then once that's applied, it takes approximately 5 minutes for that to harden. Despite our taunts, Mike couldn't crack a smile for fear of ruining the mask. This cuts off all your senses, really can't see, hear, or feel what's going on. Not a good thing to be claustrophobic. Mike's okay, and here we are.
Suck in your cheeks and wiggle your face around.
Presto, we have our negative.
Woo.
Brian and Pete are now mixing Ultracal 30 and Acryl 60 to form a plaster-like substance.
What are you doing? Have it settle? Or?
Air bubbles on here.
Oh, okay.
And now that will be applied layer upon layer to our negative. This will take about 45 minutes to dry. Here we have our positive. Pete is grinding any excess off to give it a more polished look.
From some people who can't deal with being with their own separate heads, on the set.
Oh, I would love to have that.
And that is a sample of another positive. The clay buildup, and ultimately what will happen is we'll pour foam latex in between the positive and the negative, clamp it together, and voila, we'll be able to pull out a mask or a prosthetic.
This is me. This is my head. Soon to be horribly abused. So, enjoy it while it's pretty.
Here we see a clay representation of how the final foam latex head will look. And of course, this is a representation of the prosthetic as well. This is our test makeup session, and the reason for this is to make things go much quicker the day of shooting. The whole process took about 2 hours. We'll be able to actually pre-paint the prosthetic. The prosthetic itself will be pre-painted with packs, and the bruises will be done with rubber or grease paint. Brian is smoothing on that prosthetic and then applying makeup around the edges to blend it in so it looks seamless between his skin and the prosthetic. He's applying the bruises and the skin tone. Pretty ugly guy with that makeup. Broken nose and whatnot. Great job. Here we are on the day of shooting, and you can see there's a lot more definition to the prosthetic. A lot more detail, a lot more color, and this time we're adding the blood to the mix. Here we go. That's
blood tastes good.
Take a look now at the actual scene.
You still don't get the fucking part.
How did our big day go?
Oh, it went well.
How did it feel?
We feel cold and we feel like someone stuck a big friggin' diaphragm on our face. But other than that, well, I think...
I mean, you've looked better.
I've looked better, yeah. But I think it worked for the movie. I haven't really been able to see how it looked, but from what everyone tells me, it looked pretty good. And I want to applaud the excellent job being done by the makeup people.
Absolutely, G&S.
Very good.
Mind you, I'm not in character now. This is me. Yeah, baby. I've always loved you. Yeah, so...
Oh my God!
Woo! Love that, Mom.
That's prime for DVD.
You gotta say that for my mom.